Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina, Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. It's Saturday, Valentine's Day. It's 14th of February. And we got about 2.5 to 3 inches of rain last night. Started about 8 o'clock and it rained off and on all night. We weren't supposed to get this much, but we're not complaining. It did muddy up the lake a little bit. It's not really that bad. It looks different because you're used to seeing very clear water. So lake's not real busy. I think it kind of spooked a lot of people. But I'm going to try something that should work. Should. So we make these football jigs. They look like sculpin. This is a 32 ounce football jig, olive with a brown head, and I've got 6-pound line. You can use actually even 8 or 10. It really making a difference, especially with this colored water. And I'm going to be throwing it up into some gravel flats. I'm just above Fall Creek. You can see down there, you can see where I'm at. Got the big nice house that's just being built. And I'm going to work this bank going down. The wind's out of the north and blowing up lake. So I'm going to be moving pretty quick, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to run it this way. Anyhow, what I'm going to do basically is throw this out and just kind of hop it off the bottom. The flat down through here is, some places are a foot deep. So I'm going to be moving across that flat like a sculpin would be moving. And with this cloudy water, I think they're going to be a lot more apt to hit something that moves like a sculpin, looks like a sculpin. We'll see. Rainbows or browns, either one. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go point the boat the other way. I always like working into the wind, but I'm going to start working it before I get to the flat around these trees. I'm hoping I don't hook a tree. I've got braid on this, and I don't know what size braid it is. I didn't like that cast at all. This is something I haven't done a lot of. So it's a pretty slow. Now Blake, he worked his pretty fast. It's been a year and a half ago. We tried it. It wasn't when the water was dirty, but he had pretty good luck moving it faster. Now the design of a football jig, the hook is supposed to ride up so you can crawl it across the bottom without that hook grabbing. That's the idea. They're not supposed to run water today at all. It'd be nice if they ran a little bit to, to clean some of this water up. They were catching some fish off the dock. I mean, like I said, it's not super muddy. Right in here is where I think I might get bit. I've got a smaller one. I've got a bigger one, a 1/4 ounce, and then I've got a 1/16 ounce. I might try. I'm going to work this bank, then I'm going to go up to the narrows, work the flat there. I got one. Thought I felt something pecking at it. Ooh. The drag is set way too tight. See, even little rainbows eat sculpin. I probably ought to bend the barb down. Okay, I need to slow down a little bit. Like I said, this is, I don't want to say a new experience, but it's one of those experimental things. So I did not feel him pick that up. I just felt him. I'm going to have to turn around. Shaking his head after he picked it up. Basically, I'm dragging it. Ooh. I think that was a fish. I am backing up. And the wind's really picking up. Oh, that's fish. Oh! Ah. Ooh. That was a good bite. Way out here by the boat. This is all pretty shallow out here. Maybe it's better if I just reel it instead of pulling. Oh, that was a fish. I don't know when to pull. I got a knot up here. Well, I'm getting bit. I don't think I need to let him have it. Spit it out. I've got a couple pretty good browns on this flat. I need to move a little quicker. So right now it's just bumping across the gravel. And the trick is just like drifting, you got to distinguish a bite because they all feel like bites. So the water where I'm at right here, it's about 2.5 feet. Oh. That felt like a fish. It's pretty cool that I can do this and not get snagged up. And I'm not gathering any moss either. Go a little faster. Oh, I got the moss that time. I'm going to get closer to the bank here in a second. This fly is tied with rabbit strips. Oh! That was up in real shallow water, like maybe 6 inches. He hit it, took it. But I had no idea where that... I couldn't tell where that jig was flying back at me, so... Let's see if he's going to hit that again. Okay. Well, one bite or one fish and 4 or 5 bites maybe. But we're just going to go up here to the flat. Should be a lot more fish and they should be a lot more interested. We'll see. I'm going to go back towards the end of the wind. Make it a little bit easier. The lake's sitting about a foot high, not quite a foot, because of the rain. Okay. So I've got the boat in the channel and I'm throwing out in the shallow flat. gosh. Gosh, I should have set the hook on that one. Ah. I get so many bumps and pulls and catches, and then I get one that's a fish, and I can't set it quick enough. So I'm going to start setting it a little bit more often if it feels remotely like a fish. Oh, I might have been. Yes. Oh, he threw it. That's okay. That's okay. About the same size as the first one. Gonna start setting it. Ah, that was a fish. Ooh, wow. He chased that one. Okay, this is what Blake was doing. Just running it pretty fast. And there was a bite. There we go. Okay. Phil's at the hook. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why I'm so hesitant about setting the hook. Nailed it. Like he was trying to kill it. I just didn't grab the hook. I just can't seem to hook them. I mean, that one too. You're just grabbing, there's hardly a tail on it. Huh. I'm getting a bite every cast now. See him? I already hit that. Again, it was like a kill shot. Like they just came up and rammed it from the side. But they're not hooking themselves. No bites on that one. Oh man, I'm down a lot further than I thought. Look at that. Well, I did bring a rare spin rod, and I am going to throw a jig. I'm going to go out on the flat a little bit. Pretty frustrating. I gotta figure this out. So I don't want to go too fast where it's not bumping bottom. I want it bumping bottom just a little bit. See? I cannot hook these stinking fish. This reminds me of, and I have not done it a lot, is they have a crankbait for bass. It's a crawdad crankbait. And when they, oh, I just broke that off. Crap. That was a good head shake. It was like, boom, boom. Sat, broke it. That's why I think really you could use 8, 10, 12 pound line, and you should. Okay. My 6 pound line broke. and it broke really easy. Mm, mm-mm. Trying to think of what I'm going to do. I'd put the same jig back on, but don't want that. Like I said, I have a smaller one. I've got a 16th ounce. Where is it? Thought I did. Where is it? You know, it'd work really good out here is just a leech or some kind of a streamer. I didn't bring a fly rod. Huh, I don't see the... the 16th ounce. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use a different color. This time just the heck of it. Same size jig though. I'm going to try it. That was a good fish. That was a good fish. So I can feel it just bumping the bottom. And then it'll catch every once in a while and it comes right off. And a bite will be just like a catch, but then you'll feel a little head shake and then they're gone. Well, they might not like this color. That was a fish, I think. Well, it didn't break off, but I had him for a second. Just not getting the hook into him. That was a fish. So all this one cast is going to be is you watching me miss fish. I think part of it is I'm not used to using braid, and braid does not give at all. So when I go set the hook, there is no give in the line like monofilament. Monofilament will give a little bit and soften that hook set. And this is like stiff. When you set the hook, there's no give whatsoever. And it's such a stiff rod, I don't know. Just not. It's not working for me right now. I'm going to go on the flat a little bit more. Okay, I gave up, and actually they quit biting. The wind really laid down. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but they really just quit biting that sculpin jig, or that sculpin. Yeah, sculpin jig. So I've got 2-pound line and a 16th ounce olive jig on with a brown head. And I'm going to go ahead and fish this for a little bit. They hit that olive football jig the best. So we'll see if they hit a regular jig. Yep. Wow, coming right to me. I didn't think it was very big. There's a little bit of current, of course, with the rain and the lake being a little high, it's going to kind of drain out. So there's going to be a little current, especially here in the Narrows. Wow. He's even smaller. Oh, yeah. That's weird. That's 2 fish on 2 casts, and both of them were hooked outside the mouth. This one's on the cheek. The first one was underneath the chin. So they're striking at it, but they're not quite getting it in their mouth. Might have something to do with the murky water. And maybe that had something to do with the sculpin bite. They just couldn't quite get it right. The football jig. A little better fish. Yeah, I'm up in shallow water. I kind of figured they'd hit this jig. I mean, the water's just not, it's really a nice color for fishing. I mean, our water is so clear a lot of times, it gets tough. Fish can see really well. I imagine if you had a sucky disc, you could probably see down 3, maybe 4 feet. I just had a bite. It's dropping. It's nice that wind laid down. Oh, here comes a boat. I think the rain's ended for today, so. I am going to try something. I just thought of this. So I'm going to throw out on this flat and kind of do the same thing I did with the football jig, but do it with this jig. Should be able to hook the fish a little better if they're going to hit it. Just kind of bump the bottom. Of course, the jig is facing down. Sorry. Well, no, it does face up, sorry. But it doesn't have a football head, so it'll easily turn around and grab the bottom. I grabbed some moss that time. I guess it just doesn't look like a sculpin because they're not hitting it. Oh well. Hey, Dad. All right. I'm going to finish out. I'm still stuck on this bar, so I'm going to cast a few times right out here and call it good. Guys, you better stay close to that bank. They're in a rental boat, so they don't want to damage that prop. Now they're good. One more cast. I just had a bite. I gotta go. I had to do one more cast over in this deep water. Okay, I gotta go. Well, I don't know if they're gonna run water tomorrow or not, but the water up here is fine, and actually it's not bad down at our place. So don't be discouraged if you want to get out and fish. They bite in this water just like they do the other. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.